The professional desktop is a lie. For years, we've been told that if you want real power, you have to accept the clutter. You have to accept the towers, the cable nests, and the industrial fans that sound like a jet engine taking off under your desk. But deep in the high-security bunkers of Apple Park, a group of engineers decided that good enough was an insult. They decided to resurrect a ghost. This isn't just a computer. This is the return of the king. This is the all-new iMac Pro, and it is about to make every other workstation on the planet look like a museum exhibit. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Think back to 2017. The space gray iMac Pro was a myth made real. It was the bridge between the consumer world and the elite Hollywood studio. Then, it vanished. Apple told us the Mac Studio was the successor. They told us the Mac Pro was the ceiling. But they left a hole in the heart of every creator who loved the all-in-one philosophy. A hole that is about to be filled with the most aggressive piece of hardware Apple has ever conceived. If you're a filmmaker, a 3D architect, an AI researcher, or just someone who demands the absolute pinnacle of aesthetic performance, you need to stop what you're doing. The game isn't just changing, the board is being flipped. Let's talk about the silhouette. At first glance, it looks familiar, but the closer you get, the more you realize this is a different beast entirely. Gone are the pastel colors of the consumer M4 iMac. The new iMac Pro is draped in obsidian titanium. It absorbs light. It looks heavy. It looks expensive. But the real magic starts when you press the power button. The 32-inch display doesn't just turn on, it ignites. This is the first desktop in history to feature a tandem OLED Ultra Retina XDR panel. We're talking about 1,600 nits of sustained brightness and a contrast ratio that makes the black bars in your movies literally disappear into the bezel. This isn't a monitor. It's a portal. But beauty is a distraction. What's happening under that obsidian skin is what should truly terrify the competition. We are looking at the debut of the M5 Ultra. Apple skipped the Macs for this machine and went straight to the Ultra architecture, essentially fusing two M5 Max chips into a single, terrifyingly efficient powerhouse. We are talking about 32 CPU cores, 80 GPU cores, a memory bandwidth so wide it could handle the data flow of a small city. When you open a 12K RAW video timeline on this machine, it doesn't load. It just exists. There is no beach ball. There is no stutter. There is only instant, raw execution. Why would Apple do this now? Because the world has moved beyond 4K. We are entering the era of local large language models and generative spatial environments. The iMac Pro isn't built for the tasks of today. It's built for the demands of 2030. It's designed for the person who needs to train a neural network while rendering a Pixar-grade 3D scene in the background. In the past, that would require a room full of servers and a cooling bill that would make your eyes water. No. It sits on your desk, silent, cool to the touch, and thinner than a stack of magazines. Let's address the thermal mystery. How do you pack an M5 Ultra and a 32-inch OLED panel into a chassis this thin without it melting? This is where Apple's silent flow technology comes in. Using a vapor chamber system inspired by